Exactly 1 year ago, this was how my hair looks like. And this is how my hair is now. Ever since I adjusted my routine and started using this powerful DIY Ayurvedic oil packed with herbal ingredients, my hair became fuller, thicker and longer. So let me show you exactly how I make it for my 4C hair. Hi Sparkles! For this DIY hair oil, I'll be using these 4 herbs. 1 tablespoon of rosemary to boost circulation on the scalp and stimulate hair growth, which is why people often use it in their hair growth oils. 1 tablespoon of thyme to keep the scalp feeling fresh and clean because of its antimicrobial properties. 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds for strengthening the hair as it contains natural compounds, amino acids and nutrients that help reduce breakage and make the hair feel softer and fuller. It also gives the hair that nice sleep, which makes the tangling easier. 1 tablespoon of flaxseed. Flaxseed is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and nutrients that help support moisture retention. It can help your hair feel more hydrated, soft and less dry or brittle over time. I'm using dried herbs because fresh herbs contain water and water can make your oil spoil faster. Then I crush the herbs. You don't need to turn them into powder. Just crack them slightly to help release their natural oils. And then I'll be using soybean oil as my base oil. It contains vitamin E, vitamin K, and alongside with essential fatty acids, which help keep the hair soft, smooth, and protected from dryness. This cooking oil is a no-blend oil, just purely soybean oil. You can also use olive oil as your base. I've tried olive oil as my base, but for low porosity hair like mine, it feels medium to heavy on my hair and scalp, which is not the best fit for me. This is just my preference because soybean oil is a lightweight oil, still nourishing, and it also helps to carry all these herbs into the hair and the scalp. I also use star oil as well, the popular cooking oil. It's purely soybean oil too, so you can use that as well. Next, I measure the oil using this 8-ounce container that can take approximately 237 ml of oil or any liquid. Then I transfer the oil into a stainless bowl, add all the herbs and mix them together. Then I place it over steaming water, which is the double boiler method. Please avoid using plastic for this hot infusion because heat and plastic do not mix well. Then I let it simmer on low heat for about 30 minutes. Please do not boil the oil. Gentle heat is important because overheating can destroy some of the beneficial properties in the herbs. And honestly, your kitchen is about to smell amazing. So I stir the oil in between so that the ingredients mix well and infuse faster into the oil. After 30 minutes, notice how the oil got a bit darker. The infusion has occurred and the oil is definitely richer. Once the oil has cooled down completely, I strain it using a wig cap. You can also use a fine mesh strainer or cheesecloth if you like. Then I transfer the oil into a bottle. Look at the oil, so rich. Now I'm going to show you something. You see those sediments at the bottom? Yeah, I don't like it. Speaking from experience, it doesn't necessarily spoil the oil faster, but the tiny herbal particles can affect freshness over time as the oil sits due to oxidation. I left the oil in the bottle for 3 days to allow the sediments to settle at the bottom. Now I'm going to transfer some of the oil to another application bottle without shaking it, so the sediments remain at the bottom and the clean sediment-free oil stays in the new bottle. As you can see, I've already done that. And don't be scared. The beneficial compounds and natural oils from the herbs have already infused into the oil, so the sediments are just leftover plant particles, not the active part of the oil. So now I transfer the remaining oil from the first bottle back into those herbs used earlier and allow them to continue infusing for 2 to 4 weeks at room temperature. This is the cold infusion method. It makes the oil more potent and richer. And now is the right time to add your essential oils. I'll be using this eland oil, an oil blend to boost the nourishment even more. This oil blend is made with coconut oil, olive oil, vitamin E oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, and mineral oil. These ingredients are all known for helping to moisturize, soften, and strengthen the hair. I personally haven't tried this exact oil blend before, but the ingredients are really good for supporting healthier and fuller looking hair. So I'm excited to add it into my herbal infused oil and see how my hair responds. And special thanks to my sister for this oil. She knows I'm serious about this hair growth journey. So I'll add it to almost fill the bottle and then shake it so that the oils mix together. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake that boo. Let me not complete it though. Shake that boo. Yeah, we know. And there we have it. Our rich hair growth oil is ready for use. If properly stored in a cool, dry place, this DIY hair growth oil can last up to 6 months or even longer. But I personally recommend making these smaller batches like mine so your oil stays fresh. And please, if your oil ever smells sour, metallic, or like crayons, or if you notice any mold or unusual growth, please discard it immediately. Here's how I use this DIY hair growth oil in my moisturizing routine, using the LCO method. First, I spray my scalp and hair strands with a herbal hair tea. This tea is rich in rosemary and thyme. I've dropped the video at the end of this one, so you can check it out after this video. Then I apply this Mediana leave-in conditioner to my hair strands only. Please avoid using any leave-in conditioner on your scalp as it can clog your follicles and affect hair growth. Same for butters. Then I follow up with my DIY shea butter on my hair strands only. But I'm not using that today because I'm using this DIY herbal hair oil as my only sealant today. Low porosity hair can do without it because our hair cuticles are tightly packed, so moisture takes time to escape. You don't have to use both. But for high porosity hair that is more prone to dryness and breakage because of their loose cuticles, I suggest using the oil first and then the shea butter, which is the LOC method, to properly lock the moisture in. Then I also apply the oil on my scalp and massage it in for about 3 to 5 minutes. The oil smells nice. Please don't skip these parts. Massaging helps to boost blood flow to the scalp and support healthier hair growth. I do this about 2 to 3 times a week while keeping my hair in low manipulation protective styles. Consistency is honestly the biggest key here. You may start noticing some small changes within 2 to 4 weeks, but bigger results like improved fullness, thickness, and length retention usually takes about 3 to 6 months. Hair growth takes time and consistency, so this isn't some overnight miracle oil. If you enjoyed this DIY hair growth oil tutorial, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone trying to grow longer and fuller fussy hair. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.